Go, it's Trailers Ahoy. We're kicking off with this. Are you ready for some more spum? Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel movies.
Oh, I guess.
This is good they're releasing this because it's gonna when it sinks like a stone, then we can do the spum trilogy. Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven, Trailer 2.
So what you're saying is the worst possible outcome is this is a good movie that does well.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Because then we can't do a Caravan of Garbage trilogy on failed Sony's villain spin-offs or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the ring of like two movies that did poorly and then one that, exceeded all expectations. I don't think it will.
No, how do you feel about this? I mean, it's gory, it's Russian, it's Russell Crowe. Looks like it could be a bit of fun.
Yes.
But how he sits in the chair?
He does. He sits in the chair, he wears the vest.
Yeah.
For
some of it. Probably just the
That's
end.
how Kraven, he's the best.
Oh my God. This is fun.
We're getting that chant going in this theater.
That's how Kraven, he's the best. That's how Kraven,
he's in the chair. Sits and wears the vest. He's the best.
I know we're both fans of this person, but Nando V Movies took to Twitter and he said, so there's a shot where you see in the trailer, and it was in the first trailer, where you see the villain's arm turned into a rhino skin.
And he says, you'll know, you know where you call me the rhino.
Because he can turn into a rhino.
Yeah.
But Nando V Movies said, it's a great YouTube channel, check him out.
Agreed.
I fully stand by my prediction that this was originally going to be the end of the movie and the actual rhino stuff was added in reshoots, because there is a lot of rhino in this.
And I think some sort of scooper did confirm, yes. Clearly they
Daniel Richmond said it was the end of the movie per a test screen.
So the original cut of this movie was just going to be him, Kraven fighting poachers, and at the very end of the movie, a guy's going to be like, this is what they're called, and then he was going to sort of turn into the rhino and then credits. And then people went, how about something?
Yeah.
How about this movie had something in it?
This is also, that would be the ending of The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
Teasing the rhino doing a big fight and then not.
Do you think how many people...
How could you do that twice?
How many interns... do you think got fired for pointing that out before it got to somebody with some decision-making power who went, oh, yeah, maybe we should change it? I reckon 2.
Yeah.
I reckon 2 people went, oh, like The Amazing Spider-Man 2. You're out.
Yeah.
You don't have to come back tomorrow. Thanks for your help. You don't have to come back tomorrow. And then eventually somebody went, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about this, though, in general? It does present better than both Morbius and Madam Web in its trailers.
Is that because it's trying to do less?
Maybe.
Because, look, I think
it also got pushed a year.
The actions looks to be okay.
There's some CGI blood happening.
I'm not sure why I'm supposed to care about this character. You know what I mean?
I just looked up. I went to the Wikipedia page to be like, who directed this? And I'd already clicked on who the director was because I've been down this road. He did Triple Frontier, A Most Violent Year, All Is Lost, Robert Redford stuck on a boat.
Most Violent Year, Triple Frontier. There's our pal, Bobby De Niro.
He's done some good stuff.
God, this is a good week for nursery rhymes.
Completely agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't understand why I'm supposed to care about these Spider-Man villains who are not really villains anymore.
Yeah.
They're not fighting Spider-Man. They're just fighting another subpar
And you'll
villain.
get them in the costume at the end, maybe.
Yeah.
Just like Madam Web, where she was in the costume and the chair at the end.
Look, I don't hate the rhino design. I'm glad we're
the
actually...
face isn't great.
No, the face isn't great, but it is also, how do you do a live action...
Just do a normal human face like he is in
like
the
a
comics
Teletubby.
sometimes. Yeah.
He looks like a Teletubby. Let's be real. The comic book version looks like a Teletubby.
Yeah, that's good though.
I appreciate that he's not... They haven't gone mech suit version. They've gone...
Well, they can't because they did it.
They did it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm cautiously optimistic.
I think that's
I am confident it's going to be better than the previous 2.
Yep.
I don't know if it's going to be as good as Venom 1.
Wow.
Yeah. So
it's a big call.
Big call, isn't it?
So it was scheduled for release. It was previously scheduled for the 13th of January 2023.
Then they moved it up and then back?
Then they bumped it to October of 2023. And then they pushed it to August of 2024.
Okay.
And then they bumped it again.
Now it's in December of this year.
Which is them, I think it shows they have some faith in it because they think it'll have a summer fun run.
Right.
But it's going to go up against like some other stuff. I can't remember what, but there's some other stuff happening this summer. There's no Star Wars and there's no Avatar, but I think there's something else happening.
Yeah,
there's a Lion King. There's an animated Lord of the Rings thing, but that's an anime, so I don't know whether that will...
Did we get any clarification from last week? We saw the Mufasa Lion King trailer. Is it Mufasa usurping the royal title from Scar, or is it the other way around?
No, you were right.
It is that, because everybody in the internet has been telling me the other thing that Scar is the real royal family. Oh wait, is the other one? No, it's Scar is the real member of the royal family, and then they adopt Mufasa. And then
That's what I took from the trailer,
Okay.
but I might have read it wrong. But then I read the synopsis, and the synopsis said the thing you said.
Oh.
Listen,
I don't
listen.
Also, I don't care.
Do you care?
No, I don't. I don't know why I'm locked into this. I don't understand why I brought it up again. I don't. If somebody could clarify it and be very clear, don't be like, well, I reckon it's this. No, I need to see.
Yep.
I need to see a Disney executive explaining it.
Yeah, absolutely.
A
Good
video
point.
of that. Nice.
Yeah, so that's just having another drink, everybody, to celebrate.
Great. Uh-huh.
All the good things that are happening. Anyway, Kraven, can't wait. Can't wait.
Can't wait for Kraven.
Yeah.
That's a hashtag right there.
Yep.
That we get that wave going.
Yeah. That chant we did.
We're waving for Kraven.
Waving for
That's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should get that going. We should have videos of people just waving.
Yeah.
Just on their webcams. Say hashtag waving for Kraven.
Bring the Queen back for using a deep fake. Have her wave. She's got the most famous wave.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman is apparently set to star as Wolverine after Avengers Secret Wars. He and Ryan Reynolds want to make more Deadpool and Wolverine films together. This could just be a shot in the dark. I feel like anybody could say this, but it would not surprise me. He seems rejuvenated for the time being.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll talk to him when he's 60 in 5 years.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
when his brain is boiled from HGH.
Again, it's a shot in the dark. How dare you? I think you mean boiled chicken and rice and broccoli.
Yeah, it's still hard work.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, Mason, but he's juiced up to the fucking gills, and God bless him. Also, he would be admitting to a crime. He'd have to come out and be like, I did steroids.
Right.
I took drugs.
Uh-huh.
It's a crime legally.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you can't just
I thought it was just against the rules of sport.
No, Mason. It's like a band.
Is it?
You can't, you can go to a doctor and get them.
I'm listening.
But you can't. Do you see what I'm saying?
Is he not going to a doctor?
I don't know.
Wow.
Because doctors can't, I assume, maybe he does, but assuming where you are, you can't, this is not a medical reason to do it.
I know, but if you can go to a doctor and they can write you a prescription for this, there is no way there isn't a phone book full of doctors who wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's like when people go, "Oh, I've got anxiety. I have trouble flying on a plane. Can I have drugs?" And they go, "Yes."
It is illegal to use steroids without a valid prescription to distribute them. So yeah, you could go to someone and go, "Can I have steroids?" And
I've got
A
arthritis.
shonky doctor could go, "Yeah." So yeah, you could.
I don't think there are any shonky doctors in Hollywood.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. Anyway, God bless him. I'm glad he's out there doing it. Better him than me. But I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about just screwing with my hormone levels for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you get that big skull. Get that big xenomorph hybrid skull from too many HGHs.
Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, till he's 90, like the joke in.
Yeah, but I'm sure we've said, this sort of thing is always in flux. I'm sure he's thought about it.
Yeah.
I bet as soon as even if he was like, this is my last one forever, I had a blast, thank you for inviting me back, Ryan Reynolds, or whatever it is. As soon as they went, oh yeah, we've made $1 billion, I bet he went, yeah, I could do another one of these.
Also, it seems like he really enjoyed doing it and hanging out with Ryan Reynolds. They're mates.
They are mates.
Who doesn't want to hang out with their mates?
And get paid millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars.
That big skull.
$50 million, that's right, yeah. God, just a couple of big boys in big skulls. Does Ryan Reynolds work out for those movies?
He does, yeah.
Okay.
That's such a brutal thing to say. Does he work out for those movies? Does he even bother?
Does he?
Does, yeah, he
Okay,
does.
right.
But no, he doesn't have to do the extent of.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say Ryan Reynolds, I don't know this. He seems as if you could do that naturally.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
On the back of
or 15, not at all.
Yeah, 15
just
to
a padded
20,
suit.
10 to 15 years of training.
Do you think before production started, Hugh Jackman was like, "You coming to the gym with me, Ryan? We're going to do this. We're going to pump up. We're going to bulk up." And then Ryan just keeps cancelling on him at the last minute. He does it for a couple of weeks and he's like, "Oh, I got a production meeting.
Blake Lively something.
I'll catch up later, blah, 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 blah. And then, 3 months in, it's just Hugh Jackman getting huge in the...
Huge Jackman.
Yeah.
Huge jacked man.
Wow.
Am I the first to say that?
Yes, you are the first, actually, yes.
Yeah. I tell you what, as someone who does exercise, and you wouldn't know to look at me, it's fucking hard to put and also I'm 40.
Sure.
So it's only getting harder for me.
Uh-huh.
The quantity you have to eat and maintain and the consistency. And there is a base, you get to a baseline and you can always kind of get back to that.
All right.
But getting beyond that is it's difficult.
Tell you what, I love poached chicken and broccoli, though.
That's good, isn't it?
Legitimately, I love them.
Do you know the amount of guys I'm subscribed to are just like, here's how you make a meal taste better. I never do it, but I'm like, I could make
You could do it.
pretend pizza.
You could imagine doing it. That's almost as good.
That's right.